You can feel it when it happens. Someone looks at you, listens, nods at exactly the right moment. They say the perfect sentence. Not too much, not too little. And suddenly, you trust them. You don't know why. You just do. Now, here's the uncomfortable part. That feeling, it might not be emotional intelligence. It might be something much colder, something calculated. Because the same skill that helps people understand emotions also helps them control them. And that's where things get dangerous. For the last decade, emotional intelligence has been sold as a kind of superpower. The ability to read people, manage feelings, build deeper relationships. Companies train it, leaders preach it, content creators glorify it. But almost no one talks about the shadow side. Because emotional intelligence doesn't come with morals attached. It's a tool, and tools don't care how they're used. Let's break something simple first. Most people think emotional intelligence is about empathy, feeling what others feel. But in reality, it's closer to pattern recognition. Micro expressions, tone shifts, timing, behavior loops. Give someone enough exposure, and they start predicting reactions before they happen. Not emotionally, mechanically, like a system. And once you can predict someone, you can guide them. Imagine this. You're talking to someone new. Within 5 minutes, they mirror your posture. They match your speaking speed. They even use your words. You feel understood, seen, connected. But here's the twist. Mirroring is one of the oldest psychological techniques used to build artificial trust. Studies have shown people are significantly more likely to agree with someone who subtly imitates them. Not because they're convinced, because they feel safe. That's not connection. That's calibration. Now, scale that up. A person with high emotional intelligence doesn't just mirror. They map you. Your insecurities, your triggers, your desires. And they do it quietly, while you think you're just having a normal conversation. There's a strange irony here. The better someone understands emotions, the less they actually need to feel them. Because once you understand the system, you don't have to participate in it. You just operate it. This is where it starts to get uncomfortable. Because emotional intelligence can turn into emotional precision. Saying exactly what someone needs to hear at exactly the right time to get exactly what you want. Not manipulation in the obvious sense. No lies, no pressure. Just perfectly timed honesty. And that's what makes it hard to detect. Think about the last time someone convinced you of something important. A decision, a belief, a favor. They probably didn't argue. They aligned. They framed the idea in a way that felt like your own. That's not coincidence. That's strategy. High emotional intelligence allows people to bypass resistance without you realizing there was resistance in the first place. Here's another layer. Most people assume manipulators are aggressive, controlling, dominant. But the most effective ones are often the opposite. Calm, patient, observant. They wait, they gather data, and then they act once, precisely. It's almost surgical. There's no chaos, no drama, just results. And it works especially well today because we live in a time where everyone wants to be understood, seen, validated. So when someone shows up and reflects that back perfectly, we don't question it. We reward it. We trust it. Sometimes instantly. Which creates a dangerous loophole. Because the more emotionally aware society becomes, the easier it is to simulate emotional depth. You don't need to feel deeply anymore. You just need to perform it convincingly. Now, here's the part no one likes to admit. Even good people use this. All the time. A parent calming a child, a leader motivating a team, a friend cheering someone up. They adjust tone, choose words carefully, guide emotions. The line between support and control is thinner than we think, and often invisible while it's happening. So what's the difference? Intent? Maybe, but intent is hard to measure from the outside. Impact? Even harder, because sometimes manipulation feels good, at least in the moment. That's the real paradox. Emotional intelligence can create genuine connection or a perfect illusion of it. And from the inside, those two feel identical. Which brings us back to that first moment. Someone looks at you, listens, responds perfectly, and you feel understood. The question isn't whether emotional intelligence is powerful. That part is obvious. The real question is this. When someone understands you that well, are they connecting with you or quietly deciding what to do with you next?